Hello everyone, it's Wezi here, back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk about different types of visas here in the UK. Many a times I get this question, Wezi, what can I do for me to come to the UK? Or Wezi, what did you do for you to go to the UK? So my answer is always, you know what, you need a visa for you to come to the UK. So in this video, I just want to talk about different types of visas that you can apply for you to come to the UK. So before I go deep into the video, I'll share my screen and I'll show you the types of visas. I just want to talk about a few things. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is that I am not an immigration consultant. I am not an immigration officer. I am simply sharing my experience based on the visas that I have applied, because I've applied for a student visa and I've applied for a skilled worker visa. Actually, when I was applying for the skilled worker visa, they kept my passport for 4 straight months. So what I'll do is I'll do another video talking about these two types of visas, or maybe three, including the health and care worker visa. So I can talk about the student visa, the skilled worker visa, and the health and care worker visa in detail in the next videos. But for this video, I just want to do like an umbrella cover of different types of visas here in the UK and the ones that you can be able to apply for. So another thing that I want to talk about is these visa rules, regulations, requirements, they do change from time to time. So I'm shooting this video in March 2025. Whenever you decide to apply for a visa and then you come across this video and you're thinking you just use the information from this video to apply for a visa, I would say the best thing you can do is check on the UK government website for you to get more information, because these things do change from time to time. So you just can't say, oh, I watched a video on Wezi's channel, I'll do ABCD. No, make sure you read through whatever they have written on their website, right? So I'll also define what a visa is. A simple definition of a visa is that a visa is a legal permit for you to enter into a country, or a legal permit for you to pass through a country. Let's say you're going to another country, but you can pass through another country for you to go to the other country. Talking about countries, yeah, to pass through. The third thing to do with the visa in terms of description is to do with for you to stay into the country. So one, you're trying to enter. Secondly, or you're passing through. The third one is you want to stay in the country. So that's a basic definition of a visa. So now I'll share my screen just to show you the different types of visas here in the UK. Yeah, but how have you guys been doing? How is life treating you? Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I hope you are okay. So now I want to share my screen just to talk about these different types of visas, right? So as you can see on my screen, we're on the visas and immigration webpage on the UK government website. So you can, I'll put this description, I'll put this link in the description box. You can click it to read a little more. As I said, this one will just be a shallow cover of these different types of visas. So let's suppose you want to visit the UK. You can either visit as a tourist, or on a business basis, or maybe you want to visit family or friends. Let's look at it. So we have the visit. The UK has for tourism, business, or short stay up to 6 months. So here we go. So on this one, we have the standard visitor visa. So as I said, we just do a shallow cover. So for this one, they're saying the overview. You can visit the UK as a standard visitor for tourism, business, study, courses up to 6 months, and other permitted activities. So if you go down on this side, you'll be able to see those permitted. Sorry, I got a call, but let me continue. So as you see down here, anyway, sorry. So as you see, you'll be able to see the permitted activities and the like. Yeah. So let's go to the other type of visa. So we'll go back here. So this one is the one that we talked about. You're just in transit, you're passing through, and let's go to the next one. So there's a marriage visitor visa, and this one they're talking about you want to get married or registered or register a civil partnership in the UK. You want to give a notice of a marriage or civil partnership in the UK. So you can check this here as well. So let's go back and see the other type of visa. So let's suppose you want to work in the UK. So we have the skilled worker visa and we have the graduate visa and other types of visas. Let's see what we have here. So they're saying the most popular work visas are the health and care worker visa and the skilled worker visa, where I'm hovering here, right? So we have different types, but here they're talking about the popular ones. So I applied for this one before. As I said, we'll delve into this one later in other videos. So the health and care worker visa, in this one, they're saying, just an overview, a health and care worker visa allows medical professionals to come to or stay in the UK to do an eligible job with the NHS or an NHS supplier or in adult social care. So you can read down here the requirements and everything. I think we'll delve deep into this one later on. We'll talk about the costs. So the next one is a skilled worker visa. So this one, they're saying a skilled worker visa allows you to come to or stay in the UK to do an eligible job with an approved employer. So an employer that will sponsor your visa. So these are the requirements. We'll go deep into these ones later on. So the other types of visa, they're talking about the graduate visa. So for this one is the one that you apply for after you finish your studies here in the UK. So you're given 2 more years to stay in the UK for you to get a job. But also if you want to apply for a PhD, you can use the same graduate visa. So for the post-study visa, that one is 2 years, as you can see. But for the PhD, that one is 3 years. So yep, I think we'll go into this one later as well. Likely we'll do one on this one as well. And then we have the Youth Mobility Scheme visa. We have the India Young Professional Scheme visa. Pretty much this is just for Indians. We have the Global Talent visa, the UK Ancestry visa, the High Potential Individual visa. Yeah, if you see yourself as a high potential individual, you may want to check this one out. So the overview says a high potential individual visa gives you permission to stay in the UK for at least 2 years. To apply, you must have been awarded a qualification by an eligible university in the last 5 years. So yeah, you can click here to check and learn a little more about the high potential individual visa. Now they're saying we have this another category here. They're saying work in the UK for your overseas employer. So for this one, as the name suggests, if you work for an organization that has a branch in the UK, you can come to the UK under these types of visas, the different of them. So for this one, you can easily click and check which one suits yourself. Then we have the temporary work visas. So we have the seasonal worker visa. Let's click this one and see. So this one, you can apply for a seasonal worker visa to come to the UK and work in one horticulture for up to 6 months. For example, picking fruits and vegetables or flowers, poultry from 2 October to 31st December in the same year. So as you can see, it's giving a timeline for when you can apply for this for this type of visa. So yeah, you can check these types of visas as well. The application fee is $298. You can say up to 6 months, and yep. But you cannot take a permanent job within that 6 months. You can also not work in a second job or job that isn't described in your certificate of sponsorship. You cannot get public funds. you cannot bring family members with you, so it's you alone for at least 6 months. Not bad, right? So and then we have the starter business visa, so the innovator founder visa. So an overview: you can apply for innovator founder visa if you want to set up and run an innovative business in the UK. It must be something that's different from anything else on the market, right? So as you can see, it has to be something that is innovative and creative. So you can read through and for you to understand a little more. Then we have different types of visas here. They're talking about the international sports person visa, the minister of religion visa, scale up worker visa, frontier worker permit, and yeah, then you're gonna be able to check these as well. And then we have work visas that are closed to new applicants. I think if you're a new applicant here, you can't apply for these ones. I think these ones are only for people that applied initially, maybe some time back, and then you just can't apply for these ones as a new applicant. So yeah, guys, that's it with this video. As you can see, I have just covered on a shallow basis, right? I've just kind of like went through the website. You can easily do that, but I just wanted to share this information so that you can have an idea of some of the visa routes that are available for you to apply. So what I'll do is I'll do 2 or 3 videos to delve deep into the student visa, to delve deep into the skilled worker visa, the health and care worker visa, and likely I can also do one on the postgraduate study visa or post-study visa as well. I can do that one as well, the one that they give you 2 years. I have a couple of friends that have done that, so I pretty much have an understanding. So yeah, I hope you do find this video helpful. As I said, I thought I'd just share this information for anyone who is thinking of coming to the UK, but maybe they don't know where to look for information. This is an official website for you to get information for visas here in the UK. If you have any other questions, you may write in the comment section below, and I'll be there to answer you. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.